What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another stock market investing video. My name is Kyle, and in today's video we're going to be going over my favorite 3 monthly paying dividend stocks. Now, the stocks that I'm about to share in this video are stocks that are going to pay you every single month just for owning shares of these companies. You guys have probably heard of 2 of them. The last one that I'm going to mention, you guys may or may not have heard of this company, but it's a very, very good company. I'm really excited to share these stocks with you guys. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get to this video. If you guys like stock market investing or dividend investing especially, make sure to subscribe to my channel, guys. These are all the positions that I own right now. Not all of them are dividend paying stocks, but I do try to invest in companies that pay solid dividends. So if you guys enjoy dividend investing and all that, and you want to see more here on the Robhinhood platform, make sure to subscribe. I'm really trying to build this channel up to a dividend investing kind of community. Leave a comment in the comment section for dividend paying stocks that you guys enjoy, and make sure to drop a like on the video. I'm a new channel, trying to make it, so it'll really mean a lot if you guys do enjoy it. Make sure to drop a like on the video. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get to the video. So a lot of companies pay quarterly dividends. For example, Costco right here, they pay a small dividend of 0.83%. Not too good of a dividend, but it's still a solid company overall. But they pay a quarterly dividend, and that's primarily the main, kind of like the normal thing for companies that pay dividends. That's kind of the normal routine of how they pay the dividends is quarterly. But some companies do pay dividends every single month, and it's a really, really cool thing to do. You get your cash flow sooner than expected. Since it is, paid every single month to you, the dividend amount is kind of spread out through the 12 months rather than a quarter. So you're going to be getting a smaller amount just because it's, divided by 12 rather than, 4 quarters. But so that's why these dividend amounts are not going to be as high as it would be if it was a quarterly paying company. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into it. The first one, and probably my favorite one, is going to be Realty Income, guys. Realty Income is a REIT, so it's a real estate, it's basically a real estate company. So this is a REIT, guys. The ticker symbol is O, and this is a REIT, which means it is a real estate investment trust. And basically what this is, if any of you guys are financially knowledgeable, you guys probably have heard of real estate. Real estate is anything from commercial real estate, residential real estate, stuff like that. It's basically buying houses, renting houses, buying commercial properties, leasing out office buildings, apartments, condos, all sorts of stuff like that is real estate. And what this company does is it has a ton of properties. It actually invests in a ton of properties, owns a ton of real estate. And instead of owning, instead of going out and dropping, $100,000 or $50,000 on a house to get into real estate, trying to rent it out, you can invest in the stock, which is going to give you the same exposure to real estate as it would be if you went to buy, a $50,000 rental house and, and stuff like that. So this is going to give you real estate exposure. Really, really solid company. If we look at the year chart, done very well this year, up 36%. 5 years, it's up 89%. The last 3 months, it's up 11%. This last month, it's up 2%, and vice versa. There you go. I actually own 2 shares of this company. I really want to build my position in this company. It's a super, super, super good company to be in. But unfortunately, it is trading at near all-time highs. So I would like it to come down a little bit before I add more money into this position. So that is why I only own 2 shares right now at an average cost of $75. But I do plan on buying the stock, consistently throughout the year, especially if it, corrects and stuff like that. But if we go to the history, if we go down to the O dividend, which is Realty Income, they pay 22 cents, so 23 cents per share, and I own 2 shares, so I get 45 cents. But I get this every single month just from owning the stock. So, and I only have 2 shares. So if I had a lot more shares, let's say $2,000 invested in Realty Income, then I would be getting a pretty good chunk of change every single month. So that is my goal, is to build a position in Realty Income. And just some quick facts for you guys. I'm reading it right here. I know I'm recording on my iPhone, but I'm reading some of the facts here on their website. They have paid for the last 590 months. They have paid dividends. So that is pretty crazy, guys. They're a really solid company, good reputation. They have had 88 consecutive quarterly increases. So really, really solid company. They have 49 properties in the States, Puerto Rico, the United Kingdom. 49 are retail and other industries, 265 of them are commercial tenants, and almost 6,000 plus, 5,900 to be exact, properties under long-term net lease agreements, which is what you want in real estate. You want those long-term agreements. It's going to keep people locked in, and it's going to keep a guaranteed cash flow coming through the window. So Realty Income is an awesome stock to buy if you want to get some monthly dividend payments. Very solid company, and like I said, I really want to add more to this position, but right now I just don't have the money for it, and it's also trading at near all-time highs. So I will wait for a dip to buy this, but for right now, I'm going to keep writing it out, see if it drops anymore, and I will definitely be adding more to that. So that is going to be my first one. The first one is going to be Realty Income, ticker symbol O. The next one I want to get into, guys, is going to be SPHD. Now, this is so the technical term for this is Power Shares S&P 500 High Dividend Low Volatility ETF. And basically, this is an ETF of the S&P 500 of a lot of high dividend paying stocks. And it's actually pretty cheap right now. It's $41 a share. It's pretty high as far as what the stock has done. But you can actually get a lot of these shares, and they pay a solid dividend of, I think it's 4.9%. Let me see here. So they pay a solid dividend of 3.02%, guys. So a very solid dividend. And this is basically just an ETF, like I said, of all the S&P 500. Not all of them, but a lot of the companies in the S&P 500 that pay monthly dividends. So this is just a ETF of all the S&P 500 companies that pay dividends, and this is going to just give you the dividends throughout a monthly basis rather than a quarterly basis. So a very solid company. It's like I said, it's just an overall ETF of the S&P 500 dividend companies. Very solid. It gives you a lot of exposure, kind of low risk, low volatility. So you're not going to get that risk of investing in just let's say you put all your money in Coca-Cola. Even though Coca-Cola is a great company, and the chances of that failing are very slim to none. This is going to prevent that. This gives you exposure to all the companies, so you don't have all your eggs in one basket. So you're going to be a little safer investing in a company like this or an ETF like this, I should say. Very solid company. If you look at the 5-year chart, it has gone up 34%. So not bad for this ETF. Not a very bad gain. If you look at the year chart, it's up 0.34%. So it hasn't really moved much for the year. If we go to the 3-month, it is actually down 1.93%. If we go to the month, it's actually down 0.05%. So it basically stayed the same for the last month. The last week, it is down 2.53%, and then today, it finished at 0.41%. I've actually bought this stock in the past, but I haven't owned it recently. But I would like to add a good size position to this company for sure. But I'm still waiting on a little correction in the market, even though it still wouldn't be a bad time to buy it, just to add a couple shares here and there. But if the market did have a big correction, I would definitely put some money into this company. And like I said, they do pay monthly dividends. So another great company, or I keep saying company, but another ETF, or this is an ETF that pays monthly dividends, and just a solid ETF. It's going to give you a great exposure, and I just really love SPHD. So this is another great, monthly dividend payer if you guys want to get into this stock. Like I said, the ticker symbol is SPHD. Very solid ETF. Definitely recommend it if you don't want your money to be very volatile. You have all your money spread out through all these companies. Very low risk stock and great returns. So the next stock that we're going to be talking about, guys, is another REIT, and that is going to be ticker symbol GOOD. Good old good. Ticker symbol GOOD. And this is Gladstone Commercial. And this is basically another REIT, guys, just like Realty Income. So it's a real estate investment trust. And this is kind of the same thing that, Realty Income is. It's basically a REIT. They invest in real estate and stuff like that. Right now, I'm on their website. I'll read out a little bit of the stuff that they say. They invest in single tenant and anchor multi-tenant net lease industrial office, to a lesser extent, medical prop. So right now I'm on their website and I'm reading out some of the stuff they invest in. They invest in single tenant houses. They invest in medical properties, net lease industrial offices. So they have a big exposure to real estate, and they just have a wide, variety of stuff in their portfolio. And like I said, it pays a really solid dividend. The dividend on this one is actually 6.5%. So a very solid dividend for this REIT. And yeah, just a very solid company. Like I said, it pays monthly dividends, so you're getting that monthly cash flow. Great company. If you go to the 5-year chart, it's up 34% 5 years, so not too bad. If you go to the year chart, it's up 23%, so doing very well this year. Very well for Gladstone Commercial this year. If we go to the 3-month chart, it's up 6.41%. If we go to the year chart, it is up 1.59%. If we go to the 1 week, it is down almost 2%. Not an expensive stock, very good company. It has a very high PE right now, guys. Very high PE, but just a great company. I think this is a really good REIT as well with Realty Income. If it was my opinion, I personally would probably lean. If it was my opinion, I personally would probably lean towards Realty Income before Good. But it's still another great company, and definitely one that I'll probably be investing in after I build a position in O, which is Realty Income. But a very solid company with a really high paying dividend as well. So that is going to be it for this monthly dividend paying video, guys. If you really enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like. It really helps this channel grow a lot. And leave a comment in the comment section if you have any monthly paying stocks that you guys recommend to me. I'm very curious to know. And also let me know you guys' just give me some of your favorite positions, whether it's dividend stocks or not. I'm really curious to know. Before I end the video, I'm just going to kind of scroll through some of my stocks that I own. We have Visa, Costco, PayPal, Disney, Johnson & Johnson, 3M, Realty Income, Altria, Pfizer, Airbus, and Delta Airlines. So that is going to be the stocks that I own personally right now. There's obviously a lot of stocks that I want to buy, but it's not easy making money sometimes. You just got to kind of take it one step at a time. But if I had one dividend stock that I would like to buy next, this is a really hard question. I would like to buy some more 3M and Pfizer. I think those companies are really good buys right now. Even Johnson & Johnson. Johnson & Johnson is, I think right now, is still a really good value. They're actually my biggest position right now. I have about $2,000, about $2,200 into Johnson & Johnson. I think it's a solid company. And yeah, I just really would like to add some more shares of that. But like I said, that's going to do it for this video, guys. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, trade safe, trade smart, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace out.